Hello everyone, welcome back to Lego Bay City. Just as a quick update for our Olive Street, just before I place it on the city, I made some modifications using extra parts that I have in my collection to further improve the MOC. First off, we have here, based on the suggestion of one of the viewers, is for me to place a 3D sign of a rocket or a space rocket for the space travel agency, which I think really works well, and I really appreciate that kind of input to make it even better. The other one that I have noticed is that I did have some sticker pieces from some friends' Lego sets on the 3x3 round tiles. So I have this planet here and star on this one, which I think adds a bit more texture and color into that scene. I've also added this hot dog stand, and at the back I've placed in more flower pots so that there will be more details at the back here and it doesn't look like it's just a plain backyard, or sorry, back alley. And then of course, for the toy store, I added a few more pieces like the X-Wing and Boba Fett's ship, if I'm correct at that one, so that there's not a blank space on this area here. These are removable because they're trans clear bricks, just connecting them to the walls. So if I wanted to access the lower part of the ground floor, then I can do it as well. I've added a few more pieces here and there, but those are the significant ones in the ground floor. Now, for the upper levels, I just added a painting here and moved the telescope on this side. Then on this portion, I added some more sticker pieces here. And then I added a telephone on that corner over there. And then on this side, not much has changed. I placed the two microphones there so that it can be used for hanging coats or umbrellas. It's similar to the one that is in the bookshop townhouse. And then for the apartment, I added a few more pieces like a mixer, a chili, and then no, that's it for the apartment. And then here I just added a chair inside and a flower here. And then I fully tiled the roof on the edges so that it will be cleaner, and then I'll be able to include it in the city with all the extra details that I've placed. I'm really happy now with this one, and I will assemble it to show you how it looks with all the additional details that I have placed in. After thinking about it for a while, I rearranged the modular buildings, where now we have in front of the tables are the Olive Street, the Town Square Commercial Building, the Downtown Magic Shop, along with the other MOCs that I have. So my idea before was that the assembly square here and the Parisian restaurant here would be the main facade of the city. However, we've all seen the official sets before, many times, like thousands or even millions of times, in all the different YouTube or Instagram posts or Facebook posts. So I thought to myself, it's time for me to feature my own creations more and still have the assembly square in the main features, but focus more on the different ones that I think people would appreciate seeing more of, so that they would also have an idea how it would look like along with the other modular buildings. So this is the new facade for the front table, and I think they blend really well together. So I've also moved a lot of the modulars around. Now we have here the French Business Corner, which has the pizzeria, the City Pizza. And here is another shop where you have sort of like the fashion shops downstairs, and then you have sort of like an apartment or uh, kitchen area for Monica here. And that's a different MOC in itself. And then here we have the European Jazz Club, created by Inyong Bricks. And then I have there the Silkwood Corner. I might switch those two around so that it will feature more of the Silkwood Corner. And then from the back here, I've placed them in front so that they would be able to be showcased more when visitors comes in, because at the position that they were in, they were being covered up by the houses over there. So since my city isn't filled up yet anyway, I might as well feature them in a line all across so that people will be able to appreciate the different builds, especially for the Hogwarts modular moments, for the downtown library, and of course we have here the Ministry of Magic in modular form, and then the outdoor sports shop, a MOC here. This one was inspired by Brickative's design. This one is inspired by my own creation, of course. And then here we have the previous initial facade of the city. This combination I love the most in terms of the official sets, because it's very open and there's a lot of things that are happening in front. We even have a connection between the assembly square. We have a seat, an extra seating here, which is still part of the Parisian restaurant. So they blend in really well together. And they have those back alleys that lead up to the other side of the buildings on the other side of the street. Here we still have the main features of the sitcom suites and the sit complex, as well as the middle up house. And shout out to Australian Biosecurity Services. A friend of mine has that as part of his business, and yep, just a random shout out. Okay, so we have here, this one's not going correctly. Anyway, a few people might have played around that area, but we still have here the big modulars that are also MOCs, and I haven't moved any of these ones. They are still in place. I think I'm very happy with this layout for now. We never know what could happen. We could always change things up and rearrange them as we go along. Here, everything's remaining as it's, but like always, we never know. Like, I could change my mind and then rearrange them once more. We have the police station, the hotel over there. There's another MOC, and then the renovated fire brigade, which was done using parts from my inventory, and it's totally different in the interior compared to the official set. And then of course we have our Lego based city hospital, which is still not finished. I still have like 3 floors to complete for that one. I need to get more white pieces and more plates for that one. So yeah, a lot of things are going to be happening for that area as well. So that's it for this portion of the update. We'll move on to the next one. For the next part of my update, I will actually be adding these 2 sets, which are from the Harry Potter castle themes, into the base plate here and combining it with our Hogwarts castle over there. So as you know, that one had a previous mock that I had, which is the platform. And after that, Lego released a few more sets related to the Harry Potter castle theme. And I decided I should be creating another half base plate to add onto it, and which I did. I have the instructions on rebrickable and Belva bricks, so I'm making it now based on the parts that I have in my inventory, and then after that I will be placing it beside that. So that will be part of the update that I have for this video. So let's go ahead and finish this one. Here it is, guys, the HP Grand Tower. So this mock is a combination of two of the Harry Potter castle themed sets plus extra pieces, and this one is actually different from the design that I created in rebrickable and Belva bricks. So I used the parts that I had in my collection instead of going through my parts list, which is included in the mock. So it just goes to show you that of all the people, I am the one who can't even follow his own directions. But for me, I prefer it this way because I get to use the parts that I have in my collection and I don't waste too much of my resources. Yeah, so I'll be joining this up with the castle over there to make the whole scene bigger and much better. So here we go. Here we are at the medieval area of our city, and after a few minor modifications here, like the removal of the slopes in this area and the replacement of these two with the clock facing here, we are now ready to combine the two sets. Actually, it's just placing them together. There's no specific connection like the pins that you would have in a more normal modular building, but I'll be placing just a plate here to connect to the other part so that it won't move. But overall, we should be able to see it like so. And I've designed it where this 16 width building is directly able to connect here, and the room of requirements door that is placed here is directly connected or in line with the opening that we have on this castle. So it works perfectly where you could enter the main castle through the room of requirements door or vice versa. So essentially the tower is connected to the main castle. So if you guys already have this castle mock, which is the platform plus the Harry Potter castle sets, you could always add this one to make the castle look bigger. So we'll go ahead and connect them and then place them in our city as part of this update. And there we have it. The castle and the tower are now combined, and we have here some scenes from the movie. Although the location isn't perfect, it's not the same as the movie, I'm happy to have this set up here where basically all the sets or most of the sets that are in the Harry Potter theme are in a 32 by 48 and then also on a 16 by 32 base plate. So basically it's 48 by 48 overall in terms of the area, and it's a great way for me to be able to maximize the space and make something a little bit different from what you would usually see for the Harry Potter theme. On this side, of course, we still have Rivendell, which is like awesome. Uh, it can't be said enough that this set is something that if you are able to get, you should get as soon as you can. And then also the Lion Knight's castle. So that in itself makes the 3 big castles for our medieval theme. Also, of course, we have the small castle for the creator set. And also we have Hocus Pocus and the medieval blacksmith. So I'm happy with this setup as it is right now. I'm not doing too much on this area, but overall, I'm happy with how it is right now. We'll move on to our other updates for the Lego City. For the last part of this video, I am going to be showing the additional floor for the ground floor that I have added to our Avengers Tower. So initially I created the second level, which had interior details for the different armor suits and different scenes where the Avengers are fighting off some bad guys. But the ground floor isn't completed yet. As you can see, I need to replace these trans-light blue bricks with door panels that are in dark gray with trans-light blue panels as well. And maybe even add more details to the facade so it's not looking too plain as it is now. But I'm very happy now to share that it is officially the tallest building in Lego Bay City. I'll show you another angle where even the sitcom suites at 7 floors doesn't compare to the height of the Avengers Tower with the MOC bases. So I will probably end up making the instructions and design for that version without interior, but then at least you have the option to put interior or not. And then I'll post them on Rebrickable and as well as Belva Bricks. But for now, this is my latest update for the city. I still haven't done a lot on this side. As you can see, we've been just playing around with the different toys like here and also the Ninjago. I've had some nephews and nieces and other kids come in and play. I've had visitors. So the past week has been busy, and of course, coming 2 weeks will become even busier with Christmas and New Year just along those 2 weeks. But I definitely need to give some love to this area. I need more MOCs and more details to put in place of this area as well. Don't worry, there's another set that's coming that will be additional to the pirates that might be placed on the other side. We shall see. Until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. And if you have suggestions or comments or anything that would be able to improve the city layout or the arrangements of the modular buildings as well as for the other part of the Lego Bay City, please let me know in the comments down below. Okay, guys, bye.